What is going on, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Railworks, and today, as you guys can see here, we are currently showcasing the brand new MP36PH-3S pack that is available on Railworks America. And I will have a link in the description if you guys do want to check this out as well for yourselves. And yes, we currently do. It's been a long time coming. And now we finally have Metra MP36s for Railworks or Train Simulator 2021. I am super stoked about this one. Also wanted to give a huge shout out to my friend Alexis in the Discord server. She ended up DMing me about these because she knew how I've been waiting for these and all that fun stuff. So she ended up messaging me saying, hey, there's a new pack on Railworks America about the MP36s, and she's like, I think you're gonna like it. So I looked it up and I found it, and yeah, I'm very excited about this. So thank you once again, Alexis. Thank you for DMing me at work to let me know that these were out. So big shout out to you. Thank you very much. One thing though, I will say the author's name I am not actually going to pronounce because I already know that I'm going to butcher it, so I'll just have it kind of in editing. I'll have it as a caption in the video. But check it out, guys. We got 4 different repaints as for the 4 different Metra MP36 locomotives. They are not dynamically numbered, so you just have the 4. You've got the 402, which is the newest one in the fleet, and it is the State of Illinois Metra locomotive. You guys can see there it's got the Illinois State of Illinois, the American flag, and it's got like a whole bunch of different Illinois counties that Metra runs in, which is cool. Very cool looking. Same type of scheme as the original Metra, except different colors. Looking really nice. This one's probably my all-time favorite of them all for the most part. So we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we'll go ahead and move this one real quick so we can kind of look at the other ones. All right. So here is the Milwaukee Road one. This is for the Milwaukee Road, which is basically the Metra lines that run along the Canadian Pacific, whether it be your Milwaukee District North Line or Milwaukee District West Line trains. This one is a tribute to basically the Milwaukee Road Railroad, the Hiawatha, as well as a whole bunch of other trains that were the Milwaukee Road scheme. Very cool, as well as a dedication to the former Metra employees or the former Milwaukee Road employees that also started their career or also worked for the Milwaukee Road Railroad. So this is a super cool locomotive. I do like this one as well. I'm just not really a fan of the orange. That's just my personal opinion. But I will say that it is a super cool looking locomotive as well. Loving the orange on the plow though, like that makes it look super cool. It's like the orange and the black on the plow. One thing I will say though, you will need the Peninsula Corridor DLC, so the Caltrain DLC from DTG. You will need that in order to run these locomotives here. Now skipping along to the other Heritage locomotive, we do have the Rock Island Heritage MP36, which is for the Heritage Corridor, I believe, runs on the Rock Island. For Mr. Don Orsino, he, I believe, was a retired Metra engineer that worked for the Rock Island before he came over to Metra. And I will say this, though, this is a very nice looking locomotive as well. Got the Rock Island logo on the nose there. And then all in all, just kind of looking like a Rock Island color scheme. Very cool. Very cool indeed. And then, of course, we have in the center here, we have the default Metra paint scheme. I kind of stupidly made this a standard scenario, not a free roam. But we are going to be taking the 415 out for a spin today. Now, like I said, this is not a dynamically numbered, so the only one you have in this paint scheme is the 415. So, like I said, we're going to take this one out for a spin. We'll be on the racetrack route, and we'll get back to you guys once we get in that scenario. Alright guys, we are currently in the locomotive here, and we have our passengers loading here at Union Station, track number 12. Taking a look at the locomotive though, we do have the dimmable headlights, which is nice. And then we also do have the very nice looking Metra scheme here as well, the default Metra paint scheme that they've had on this locomotive for many years now. And I do got to say, now it is being transformed onto the F40s as well. So always been a unique locomotive though. compared to what Metra usually runs with their F40s and all that, was a very unique locomotive to Metra, and we'll kind of go over that here once the video starts. I'm not going to be showcasing the departure from Chicago because of the 10-mile-an-hour run, so we don't have any station stops until Downers Grove. Then we go Downers Grove, Belmont, Lisle, and then Aurora. So we don't have any stops until then, but I will get back to you guys once we get out of Chicago. One thing you will notice whenever the individual was creating this scenario, as you see here, we have locomotive 113 behind our locomotive here. And then we also have 113 as one of the DTG low poly Metra locomotives to kind of give Chicago so we don't get a lot of frame loss. I just thought that was a cool thing. But all aboard, doors are clear, ready to highball and depart to Downers Grove. Let's go ahead and put the headlights on there. Remove or release the brake there. Throttle in forward. And there we go. We'll go and turn on the cab light as well. Now we'll get back to you guys once we get to some faster mainline running. Alright guys, as you can see, we got a 60 coming up here. We got 40 right now. We are back in business here, coming out of Chicago and heading towards the Chicago suburbs right now. Very nice looking MP36, I will say that. It is very, very, very nice looking. We do have a very short train today, only 6 cars. So, definitely an after rush type of train as well. Could be a weekend train as well, I'm not too sure. We do got our 60-mile-an-hour running right now. We got some empty bear tables and some tanker cars to our right over there. Looking very cool. And one of the things I will mention about this reskin pack, and if you guys do remember when we ended up using showcasing off the SD70 MACH and the F59, when we did Metra with that, let's go ahead and dim our headlights here for this guy. It's too late anyway. I'm not too worried about it. But if you guys remember when we did those videos and streams a while back, you guys might remember that we ended up having to use the headlights. So it wasn't configured properly for this DLC. So whenever we had our headlights on, the headlights, or not the headlights, but the ditch lights on the F40 were also turned on. Now this one is different. So as you guys can see, our lights are on full with the crossing lights and everything, and then we have markers on the rear. But then once we go ahead and turn it to bright or dim, the markers shut off. So it does actually work with this DLC. I'm not quite sure if he did some scripting stuff with it or what actually happened with it, but yes, so definitely a nice improvement to Metra so that we can actually use the MP36 instead of the F40 and not have to worry about, you know, the ditch lights being on and all that fun stuff. So definitely a very, very cool thing. Got that lagging going on over here. One thing, actually, before we even get into that, I hope you guys are having a great day today so far. Very great Monday. I am actually back with daily uploads, and I told you guys I would be. That is where I've been the last couple weeks. I've been trying to get content done so I can start doing daily uploads once again. So that will be a thing starting today. So very excited about that. If you guys were wondering, like I said, also been a little busy with work and stuff like that. It has picked up again. Luckily, we did hire some more people, so hopefully my 4 days on, 3 days off will start soon. We'll just have to kind of wait and see on that. But my raise did go through, so I'm making $17 an hour right now, which is freaking amazing. But yeah, enough about me. You guys will notice, and I will point this out here real quick, that the MP36s do not run on the racetrack anymore. They used to back in the day, but they don't anymore, which is why you see a majority of F40s on that line. And that is because, if you guys don't know Metra, basically the Metra BNSF line and the Union Pacific lines are basically owned by their respective railroads. So with the BNSF racetrack route, it is technically Metra rolling stock and locomotives, but your conductors and engineers are employed by BNSF, and then the same thing with Union Pacific. Rolling stock and all that's Metra, and the crews are just Union Pacific. So whenever Metra did end up ordering these MP36s, they ended up having them run on the racetrack route, but supposedly a lot of the BNSF engineers did not like the MP36s, so they told Metra that they're not going to run them, or they're not going to, run the trains unless they get rid of them, basically. So that is why you guys do not see these running on the racetrack anymore, and you guys only see them running on the the Milwaukee District West line, the Heritage Corridor, and I believe that's it, because they're not on the Union Pacific either, so I believe that's the only places they run on for the most part. I'm not 100% certain what the actual deal was with it. They did just not like these locomotives for that, so I'm not too sure what the actual deal was. I just know that that was the case with that. So we're starting to slow down here a little bit, but yes, daily uploads are back, and that is freaking amazing to hear. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. If you guys are, make sure you hit the like button, as well as that subscribe button with the bell icon. Make sure you guys also join the Discord server, as well as make sure you guys follow me on Twitter, add me on Snapchat, all that fun stuff. Everything you need to know is down in the description down below. Trying to keep it at a constant 70 here. A little bit hard to do, but we're going to try to keep it at a constant 70 here. But man, just look at the locomotive, man. It looks super nice. I'm very, very, very happy that Metra or someone has actually finally made and released these for Train Sim. I'm just very, very happy about that. We got some CSX intermodal cars over there, man, looking nice. Running through the intermodal yard here at Cicero. I believe this, yeah, Cicero. But yeah, guys, just letting you know, I'm not going to be showcasing the whole scenario, just because, we've been on the racetrack route so many times now. And I do have a couple other stuff with the racetrack planned, so stay tuned for that. I mean, we are going to be showing off the other 3 locomotives as well. And then we are also going to be showing off some more Metra stuff as well in the next upcoming months and stuff like that. I'm trying to spread it out so that we're not all doing the same stuff over and over and over again. So I'm just, stay tuned for everything and all that fun stuff. But like I said, daily uploads are back. I'm back. Streams are going to be coming back soon as well. I'm still trying to figure out a date and figuring out when I can do that. I'm trying to make it so that whenever I have my 3 days off, that I can stream on those 3 days. But it's going to be a tough one. We'll just kind of have to wait and see and play it by ear. I will keep you guys updated on that as well, because I know a lot of you guys are asking for streams and stuff like that, so I will keep you guys updated on that. We do got all of these crossings over here. All of these crossings, man. One thing I am going to end up doing here soon with this game is, because I'm noticing that I've been getting a lot of out of memory errors, and I've been getting a lot of, like stuttering issues and like just very, very, very long loading times. So one thing I'm planning on actually doing is I'm going to uninstall this entire game and then just basically reinstall it and just start adding in stuff one by one, and then once I'm, I showed it off and everything, take it out and then, put it back in later on. So that's something that I'm going to end up doing here soon, because like I said, I'm just having a lot of issues with this game as of recently. As of right now, this is actually the first time I've been able to get in this game and actually play it without getting an error or anything like that. So it's a big step, but yeah, it's just kind of been causing me a lot of issues as of late. So I'm just going to have to redo everything in the game. Not something I want to do. It's not something that I want to do, but it's just something that I have to do. And plus, it'll get rid of a bunch of routes and everything that, I've thrown in there and that I don't know exactly what I threw in there and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll definitely have to be doing that. One thing though, some good news. I've seen some rumors. I'm not sure how true it is, but I want to assume that it is true. Steam is actually going to be doing their demo or summer demo festival like they did last year. And if you guys don't know what that is, basically a lot of developers, Steam invites them to upload demos of various upcoming games, and you can try out the demos for yourself. They did this last year in the fall and then in the summer. So there looks like they're going to be doing it again this year, which I am like very excited for. So we'll be checking out some of those games then. Definitely looking forward to that for sure. Definitely going to be looking forward to making some content on that. I'm going to try to get the, so it's from the 16th to the 22nd. I'm going to try to get the 16th through the 18th off. That gives me 3 days to, 3 days to check out the games and make content and stuff like that. And all that fun stuff. So definitely going to be checking that out and, very, very, very excited for that. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. But yeah, we're gonna have to sound the horn here for this one. So no, just in case anyone starts crossing. But that is a part of a safety thing for the quiet zones, especially since someone crossing the street, they can't see my train coming through on the fast track. So we got to sound the horn to alert them, hey, there's another train coming through. And all that fun stuff. Even though, some people don't listen. They just don't care. But, better to be safe than sorry, basically. But yeah, man, I'm very excited about these. And I'm hoping to see... Because I did mention a while back that there was a guy that was making, like, the Metra MP36s, the F59s in the new scheme. And the, the C&W Heritage. And then he was also making the F40s in the new scheme. I'm not too sure if this is the same exact guy or not. I would assume not, since he probably would have, uploaded his in a pack. But I honestly have no clue. So we'll just kind of have to see if he'll upload his. If he does, we'll check it out as well. But as of right now, we have this one, so I'm not too worried about any other Metra content right now. But just finally feels good to have the MP36s in game. Feels very, very good. Alright guys, so here we are. We're about to be slowing down here to switch tracks over to get to the platform at Downers Grove. Looks like the switch is just going to be right after this next signal, which is a diversion clear for us. We're going to go ahead and sound the bell for the crossing and the platform here. One of the things I wish, though, is that it had flashing ditch lights, because once you sound the horn, the ditch lights actually just shut off. And there is another thing. I believe this has a gyro light. As you guys can see, that light shines in the center there, but then it shuts off. I have not been able to figure out how to keep it on, and I'm not too sure if it actually just stays on or not. I'm not 100% certain. But we are actually going to be ending this video here at Downers Grove. There is no sense going all the way to Aurora and all that fun stuff, since, we've traversed this line so many times now. So, yeah, we are just going to be ending it here at Downers Grove. And I do apologize if you guys did want to see the full route. But like I said, we've done this so many times, and there's just no sense in going all the way to Aurora. Especially if, we're going to be doing this more often. So what I'm going to do is we're going to end it here at Downers Grove, and then what we'll do is we'll pick up the next one at Downers Grove and head towards Aurora. Or something like that, depending on what I feel like doing that day. Because like I said, there is more Metra content planned for the channel and all that. So here we are coming into Downers Grove. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know what you guys think of the locomotive down in the comment section down below. As well as let me know what your guys' thoughts are on all the Metra content, what you guys think of the video, and all of that fun stuff. We are going to be coming to a stop here at Downers Grove. I might have put the brakes on a little too late, but that's okay. Maybe not. We'll just get the locomotives off the platform, which is fine. Yeah, the rest of the train looks like they're about to be lining up with the passengers there. So, locomotives off the platform, nothing too bad. All cars are opening. Bell off. Ditch lights go to dim. Or headlights go to dim. Yeah, man, that just looks super good. Alright, guys, I will catch you guys here on the next video. Peace.